What's going on, people? It's your boy Phurzaah here and welcome back to my channel. Today we're back with another Modern Warfare 3 Zombies video for you guys, and in today's video I'm going to be testing out a weapon that loads of you have been asking me to test ever since I dropped the Tomfa video a few weeks back, and that weapon is going to be the combat knife from Modern Warfare 2. So just before we get into that, let's just take a quick word from today's sponsor of this video. Thanks to UG4M for sponsoring this video. They're a professional COD boosting service company and they basically help you guys get hard unlocks of things that you might not have time for. This can be things like MW3 camos such as Borealis or any schematics and consumable items that you guys may need. They also offer other services as well. Click the link in the description and use code Phurzaah for 15% off. So as I said, the combat knife is a weapon that you guys have been requesting for a while. I'm going to be doing a complete knife build this game, so as well as running the combat knife, as you guys can see on screen, we're also going to be running the gutter knife as well, and then we're also going to be taking in an Aether blade. So we're going to be using 3 different variations of knives in the tier 3 zone and seeing how it goes, but our main focus is obviously going to be that combat knife. As you guys can see, we are bringing a few goodies. I'm going to be bringing 2 legendary tools, one for both of the weapons. Then I'm also going to be bringing a dog bone and an armor plate vest, just so that we don't have to worry about too much, especially when we get swarmed with zombies. And as you guys know, when you are using melee weapons and stuff like that, when you do knife or hit the zombies, you get an animation sometimes that brings you a little bit closer to the zombies and that can pull you in. And then sometimes when that animation does happen, you guys can get swarmed by the zombie really quickly. So having a dog there that will constantly self-revive us and having the ability to constantly have a regen of armor plates is going to make this really easy, and it's going to allow us to just focus solely on the weapons and how good they actually are. So let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. Have you guys used the combat knife within Modern Warfare 3 Zombies, or do you strictly only use the Tomfa when it comes to melee weapons? Anyways, without further ado, let's just hop straight in game and test out these weapons and see what they're all about. And we are now in game, and as you guys can see, I have the combat knife with my Orion camo from Modern Warfare 2. This camo was such a hard grind. If you guys think that the camo grind in this game was bad, you lot should have did the Modern Warfare 2 grind for the Orion, especially when it first dropped. It was so hard. And if you look at the camo, it's not even that impressive in this game, in my opinion. I feel like this camo, the priceless one, looks way better, and this isn't even like the final mastery camo for this game. So what we are going to be doing, we're just going to head straight to the tombstone. We're going to pop these things first. We're going to put a legendary tool on this one. We'll put a legendary tool on this one. We'll pop our armor plate, our Aether blade, our stamina, and then we'll pop our dog bone when we get into tier 3. I don't really feel like there's a main point of doing it now. There is a rift here, which is good, so we're just going to be able to fly over real quick. So I probably shouldn't have popped the legendary tool on the combat knife straight away, as I wanted to test out tier 2. But what we will do is we'll get this bounty in tier 2, as we still don't have it pack-a-punch yet. So we're just going to test it out strictly in tier 2 with the legendary rarity with no pack-a-punch. And then obviously when we go to tier 3, we'll pack-a-punch it, and then that'll be the max damage output that we can get from the knife, and then we'll test tier 3 with it in that variation. Okay, so we have a disciple, so it's going to be good to see what it's like on the disciple with no pack-a-punch. I don't think it's going to do that much damage. I mean, having a legendary tool does improve the damage output of the gun significantly, but at the same time, when it's not coupled with the damage output that you get with pack-a-punch, the multiplier isn't as much as you guys would think. I believe if you have a blue tool with a level 2 pack-a-punch, you're getting the same damage output as having a legendary tool. I think it's the same. I would have to check the chart again, and I'll try and throw the chart up on screen so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. And we'll go straight for him, even though he wants to run from us. So we're knifing really slow, but it's really fast. Okay, so he's dead. That was really quick. That's really powerful, I'm not going to lie. And we got a Scorcher. Nothing would make me happier than to take this Scorcher, I'll be really honest, but we have both of these knives that we want to test, so I'm not going to do that. Now, one thing I have noticed straight away is that the animation to knife is really slow. I feel like that could be a bit of a problem. Maybe when we pack-a-punch it, it will increase. Now, the knifing on the gutter knife still seems pretty fast, but the knifing on the combat knife seems a little bit slower. We do have a self-revive here, so we are going to take one of those. So we'll just drop one of these schematics. And then we have quick revive, so we're going to drink that. I really wish we could take that Scorcher, but we can't, unfortunately. So we're going to do another bounty contract just because it's here. So it's kind of in the direction to head into tier 3 already. So we might just go straight into tier 3 after that. Okay, so we're coming up on this mimic. We're going to use the gutter knife for him and see how fast the gutter knife can get him down. Mimics are way weaker than disciples, so I'm expecting it to be pretty fast. We'll just throw that there. We can just solely deal with him. We got one knife on him, didn't really seem to do much. We got to try and move and knife him at the same time, and he doesn't seem to be dying at all. Well, we're gonna die. Okay, so we got our first down. Quite a silly down, to be totally honest with you. Okay, so the gutter knife didn't seem to be doing much. We're stuck again. Let's get out of there. Gutter knife didn't seem to be doing much, but I hit him with the combat knife just then, and it seemed like his health was going down quite a lot. So we're going to catch him when he comes around this corner. Okay, so the gutter knife is way better than the the combat knife is way better than the gutter knife, that's for sure. So it seems like on tier 3 zombies it's a 2 knife, which is pretty good. Now straight off the bat, I'm going to say that I reckon the Tonfa is still better, just because the Tonfa, the speed in which you hit is unmatched. If this was really fast on the hit speed, it probably would rival the Tonfa. But because it knifes so slow, that can cause some issues in certain circumstances. So we did get that bounty contract, and as I said, we did get a Mega Abomination. And I kind of expected that, to be honest. I always seem to get Mega Abominations. So we're quickly just going to go get a few self-revives, just so we're safe, and then we're going to go straight for him. Well, we got loads of self-revives anyway, so we should be alright. Got that disciple in pretty much 2 hits. Let's go for this mega here. We do have some support in that guy, in the random guy, which is good. This knife would be really OP if it would just knife a little bit faster. The fact that it knifes so slow is a bit of a problem, but his health is going down really fast. Look at this. This is crazy. And I was able to take out an eye, which is good. Okay, we're gonna go down, try to move. This guy wants to join our team. I would invite him, but I do want to try one of the Mega Abominations or one of the bounty contracts by ourselves. So what we'll do is we'll quickly do that bounty contract, and then we'll invite him afterwards if he still wants to join. So we only have 1 decoy grenade. I probably should have had a bit more before we came, but it should be fine. Okay, so he's shooting now, so this is perfect time to try and get an eye. And I think we missed his eyes completely. I've thrown a decoy grenade, I just have zombies running in front of me. Don't really understand why. We got a little bit of health, nothing major. But our knife is definitely, our Aether blade should I say, is definitely going to help us in this situation with the crowd control. Especially when we don't have decoy grenades. Okay, let's go for him, see what we can do. Without the decoy, it's really hard. So we're going to have to try and crowd control them and then hit. It's going to take a little bit of time because of that. But the time to kill seems pretty good, because when I do get a chance to hit him, his health does go down quite fast. As I said, it's mainly just all these zombies that's around. That's going to be probably the deciding factor. But if you can crowd control, or you do have a good weapon that can crowd control, then you can kind of swap between your crowd control weapon and then the knife when you are attacking the mega. So look at that. He died pretty quick, to be honest with you. And he's a bounty contract. And as you guys know, bounty contract megas are way stronger than the normal megas that's walking around. So the gutter knife seems like it does the zombies in 1 hit. And then the combat knife is 2 hits. So the gutter knife might be better for crowd control. And then the combat knife might be better for zombies. Because as you can see, combat knife, 3 hits there. How many for this one? 2, 3, 4 hits there. And then with the gutter knife, it's just 1. So we will try the gutter knife on the next Mega Abomination just to see how much damage that does. But the gutter knife is definitely going to be the best one for crowd control, as it just 1 knifes everything. So we'll grab this real quick. Let's see where this puts us. So we have another Mega Abomination, which is good, because I do want to test out the gutter knife on him. Okay, so let's give it a go. Let's go straight in with the gutter. And the gutter knife doesn't seem like it does anything to him. Let's see if we can take out an eye with it. No. Let's get out of there because we're getting hit quite a lot. Okay, so the gutter knife doesn't seem like it does a lot. It did do a little bit of damage, as you guys can see, but not that much. So we're probably going to use the gutter for crowd control, as I said, as it one taps them. And then we will use the combat knife to take him out. Swap over. Well, we're getting hit quite a lot. He's putting quite a lot of damage into us. Let's get out of there. Try to hide behind this tree. I'm surprised that that worked. I didn't think that that was going to work. We'll throw a decoy, and then in that decoy time we're just going to go straight at him, see how much damage we can actually do. He's going to hit us with his back legs. Get out of there. Do some more crowd control. It definitely takes him out quite fast, and it would be a lot easier if you guys wasn't running two knives. If you had like a Wonder Waffle or something like that, something that's really good at crowd control, or even the RGL, then you guys wouldn't have to worry too much about the zombies around him. Could focus all your time and attention on him, and then you'd kill him pretty quickly. But because I'm having to spread my attention across staying alive from the zombies and him, it's obviously taking a bit more time. As you guys can see, he's dying pretty quickly. He is actually dying pretty quickly, and we still haven't had a down, so that's pretty good. And he's going to be dead right about, come on, one more hit, there we go, right about now. So it's definitely a viable option, I would say, but just when you are using it to take out bosses, make sure you are running a secondary weapon that can do great crowd control, because you're going to need it. Might go down. Yeah, we did go down, but that's okay. Okay, so let's go grab our rewards real quick. We'll just grab this money. We got a 3-plate vest, a tombstone, a rare aether tool, and a sigil. I do want to go ahead and test it out on the Stormcaller, so I probably will do one more bounty contract, and then we'll go to the Stormcaller and see what it's like on him. And we do have a bounties to spawn now, so we're going to go for that one over here. And what's that, a mangler I can hear? Yeah, we do have a mangler over here as well, so I'm going to test it out on the mangler. Try to get his arm. Wow, that was one hit. That's powerful. That is very powerful. Tier 3 mangler, one hit. I just wish it could swing a little bit faster. I think that's what would make it a lot better option. If it could just swing a little bit faster, be way more OP. Let's grab this real quick. Alright, let's see. Try to go for that arm straight away. Come on. Oh, and he is dead. This thing is crazy. Oh my god. This thing is OP. And we got a legendary aether tool. Lovely. This thing is OP. Oh my god. It's actually OP, guys. Okay, so there's no more bounty contracts. We're just going to head straight for Stormcaller, which is in the tier 3 zone, which is perfect. So we don't really have to leave tier 3 right now. Okay, so as he's not in here, I've decided that we're just going to exfil as normal. And then we're going to load up into another game with the combat knife, and we're going to go ahead and just go straight for the Stormcaller in that game. Okay, so we're in a new game. We've brought the combat knife. We have pack punched it to level 3, and we've put our legendary tool on there. So let's see what it's like on the Stormcaller. Is he here this time? Hopefully he is. Still can't see him. Okay, he's over there. So we're just going to throw a decoy here, and we're going to go straight after him. Okay, so here he is. He's trying to heal on me, so that's not going to be good. But wow, look, that's 3 hits. Okay, so that would be 3 hits if I didn't get hit just then. That kind of sucks because it ruined what we were trying to do. Let's just throw that there, and it's going to be one more hit and he's going to die. There we go. So it's a really good option against Stormcaller. I will be honest and say that it's probably not better than the Tonfa, simply because with the Tonfa it's well rounded, so it hits fast. It kills zombies in like 1 or 2 hits, and then it's also really OP when it comes to bosses. This knife, it's really good when it comes to bosses. It's probably just as powerful as the Tonfa. It just doesn't swing as fast, which is less convenient, and as well as that, it doesn't one-tap zombies. So it's less convenient in those two aspects, which is why I'd say the Tonfa is better. But if you guys want to use a melee weapon that's not the Tonfa, this is probably going to be the second best melee weapon, especially when it comes to bosses. You guys just saw I was able to take out the Stormcaller with about 4 or 5 crit hits, and if I was probably able to just get the zombies out of the way, I probably could have taken them out way sooner and without going down as well. So in my opinion, it's definitely a good weapon to use. I would definitely say you should go ahead and try it out within zombies. So let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. If this video was helpful in any shape, way or form, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. That's it for me. It's been your boy Phurz. I'm out. Peace.